Releasing the anxiety of the inner child and the deep sense of frustration for lack of love within the heart, feeling the despair of watching love as a child, seeing love portrayed in a way that turned you off of love and made you feel within the isolation of yourself from love. So we begin. Find yourself in a comfortable position, seated upwards. Legs can be crossed, fingers and hands open in a receiving position. Silencing all distractions. Make sure that you have 20 to 30 minutes to yourself, undisturbed. As you are seating now, taking a deep breath in, allow yourself to focus on one point, a point beneath your legs where you are seated and grounded to the earth. The point between your legs, right at the bottom of your spine, at the sphinx muscles. Feel the muscle at the deepest core of your being and pull that muscle up. Breathing in, allowing the muscle to tense and the breath to come up to the navel and release. Again, tightening the muscles of the sphinx, bringing the breath up to the navel, to the count of 3, and then bringing the breath up again to the solar plex, to the count of 3, and release. And one more time, bringing your awareness to the sphinx muscle, contracting the sphinx and bringing the breath up to the navel, to the count of 3, and up again to the solar plex, to the count of 3, and up again one more time to the top of the throat, to the count of 3, and release. Now reversing the attention and focus to the top of your head and allowing the light of God and divinity to come through the crown from the top of the head, and relaxing all the muscles behind the face, behind your eyes, bringing the focus and attention to all the muscles of your cheeks and your mouth, relaxing all the pretense of thoughts as you hear my voice, relaxing your own mind, You are in a safe space. And with yourself, totally unjudged, feel at ease, relaxing the muscles behind your mouth and the bottom of your jawline, allowing the connection from source energy to touch and caress you from beneath the skin, seeping down into your neck, relaxing your entire being. Taking a deep breath in from your root chakra and allowing the breath to come up to touch the point of light from source as it seeps down your neck and into your heart. Feeling the entire area of your heart as a crevice of beautiful container. It is a temple untouched and worthy of love and expression. Breathing into the heart and feeling the expansion, and feeling from the root the breath of life coming up to the heart, and feeling the divine source of light coming in from the top of the heart where there is a gateway, surrendering this gateway to the light and feeling that's coming in from source energy, allowing it to connect within the portals of your heart, and bringing up the breath again to meet with that source energy. Feeling within the beautiful darkness of the heart, the vast space of dark beauty. And as the light of source comes in, allow yourself to feel the expansion of that space within. As the light and the dark interweave and blend with each other, allow yourself the opportunity to feel your entire being interweaving the dark and the light, beautifying your entire heart space. Allowing the source energy to pass through the entire crevice of the heart and moving down, down into your solar plex, relaxing all the muscles. And down to your womb, or your hara, the space of your sensuality, bringing the awareness awareness to the deeper darkness within. And that total consciousness of being. Recognizing yourself internally as a reflection of the mirror of the cosmos. In a total sense of awareness. Without beginning or end. A total infinite vast space within. Allowing the source light to expand further and move down into your root, meeting the kiss of your breath and the contraction of your muscles. Holding the gratitude of that space within and the alignment of your being in totality. How much more can you interweave and blend all aspects of yourself into one total whole? And feeling the beauty of your expansion all together as one temple of truth, of inner wisdom. Allowing the beauty of your being to sit. Nothing to do and nowhere to be but here, right now. In your gorgeous and infinite totality of being. I ask your guides, your spirit guides, to be with you in your awareness of self and the totality of your whole as a connected being, totally aware of the entire cosmos. Archangel Michael brings the sword of light, the light that diminishes and cuts all fears within. And the sword of light that was invoked by Joan of Arc when she went into battle. Finding your way into the crevices of your own being. Invoke and invite all the darkness to reveal, all the fears and the beauty of your entire awareness of them. Invoking the darkness to speak and to voice in her own sumptuous way. Bringing the awareness to the first realizations of self, and the mirrors provided in this life of love from mom and dad, invoking and inviting your fetus in the womb of your mom, invoking and inviting your inner child who recognized the first sensations of love, invoking and inviting any sense of hurt or pain, from the disillusionment of love, all roots from below that stem from past lives of being executed or hurt, martyred for your beauty, for your voice, for your love, for your wisdom and truth. In ignorance as the world moved and the distortion of pain was caused between masculine and feminine energies, his story and hers, and the duality of the flames that separated further and further and further from each other, distorting the messages and causing misunderstanding and wars, and our fears of inferiority and not good enough as we disconnected from the root of our worthiness and divine connection with God and Goddess, of the deep feminine within, whose voice became lost amongst the myriad of anxiety and fears that we brought in abuse and lack of love, abuse of self, and addictions to seeking love from without, fulfillment and nourishment from what poisoned our bodies and our minds and hearts, and the inner blame that took place across the centuries as we blamed ourselves and each other for the disparity and the disconnection. And we took our war against our parents and our spouses and our children. And we found deep within that it was us that did not like who we are. And as you sense all the sensations of our ancestors imprinted within yourselves, go deep within the dark and embrace all that you are, of the impression of billions of years, connecting deeply now with her sorrow and grief and the darkness in the deepest of our womb space. Relax. Be at peace. Taking a deep breath in from the womb and allowing that breath to go up to the heart and release. And now we invite your inner child who was hurt and all those who are connected to that child's pain to be brought before you as the sword of light touches each of those inner children. The pain is released into the universal field of love and forgiveness in your temple, the temple of your heart, and all is brought to light. Seeing the light of those inner children and all related beings as they are brought to light, and your heart ignites with the burning, purifying flame of the heart of the greatest priestesses, Isis and Hathor, Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary, allowing the heart to ignite and purify, placing your hand on heart and hand on Hara, your womb, alighting the flame within the womb, a purifying flame that ignites the inside of the darkest of the dark, with the purifying heart, the burning heart of purifying flame. And allowing this flame to burn up all the way through the entire being of your inner temple, igniting the root chakra and the sacral, igniting within the solar plex and the heart, igniting within your throat and your third eye, and igniting all the way up to the crown and the higher heart, and the lower chakras rooted to the earth, and the higher chakras connected to divine. And as you connect all of these flames, you ignite into total light, losing all form. And your consciousness again becomes one with divine. Now a mirror is brought to you to see the reflection of your beauty from the totality and wholeness of your entire being. the interweaving of the light and the dark as they dance together, learning to come back to reunion within the inner spaces, a new sense of trust and interaction. A new expression is born of the sensation of your wholeness, the wholeness of your experience. Reflecting in the mirror as you look hold yourself in reverence. Thanking God and divinity that you made it here all this time. You made it through all this time. And you will continue to make it through and thrive as you bring your awareness to the instinctual wisdom within the dark and marry it again with the light. A canvas is brought onto your altar within the temple of your heart. It is a blank canvas of any size you choose, and the myriad of colors are infinite, placed before you. As you take one sacred hand up, picking a tool of your choice or using your hands, and the colors that bring to your awareness the reflection of your divinity, you see yourself paint upon the canvas your own flaming heart, your own reflection of divinity. And as you allow that expression to unfold, it brings joy to your heart and a smile to your lips and a recollection of your own inner beauty from deep within the bottom of your being, the root of your chakra. Bringing that breath up as you paint up to your sacral and allowing the breath to arise, all sensations of the sacral as you paint. And the flame ignites from your sacral up through your solar and heart, meeting at your throat, and you dance on the canvas, allowing your voice to be expressed and full, making all kinds of strokes and lines and circles and spirals that reflect your inner rhythm, your inner song, allowing your voice now to arise and bringing your guidance, your spirit guides, your artist guide, your philosopher guides, and all guides who are part of your creative being to come closer and impress upon you the wisdom of eternity as you are one, alighted by the divine, channeling the song through your being. Seeing your canvas completed now, allow yourself to come to awareness of yourself. Taking a deep breath in, moving your body, moving your fingers, your hands, giving yourself a deep hug of reverence. Awaken, my beloved one, to your ultimate and divinity and beauty, the totality of your whole. And welcome back. This healing is complete.